Hello everybody and welcome back to the Retro Union Collectors channel, and today we're doing the transformation guide on Shattered Glass Grimlock. So to jump right into this, to go ahead and get him from his robot mode to his T-Rex mode, we can remove his gun and set it aside. And now where I like to start is just make sure that his little dinosaur feet are all straight like this, and then you can fold his hands into this cavity here on both sides. You can then straighten the arms up and pop them back at this joint, just like that. And then you can come to his feet and fold his feet up on this little double hinge and pull these sections out. You can then kind of fold the dinosaur head up just to kind of get it out of the way. And then in here, so you want to pop this section out, and then it is on a slider hinge right here. So it just slides over like that. And then let's just move his arms, just get them out of the way. So once you have it slid over, you can take this whole tail chunk here, and it's on a little double hinge up here, and just kind of pop it up to the front like that, just like that. And swing this whole thing around, and these two little black triangular slots or tabs will kind of go into these two slots, kind of like that. So do that on this side. So make sure this is out of the way. Pop this down, slide it over, and swing it around. And this will kind of line itself all up once you get a little bit further into the transformation here. But then there are two tabs on this side and two slots on that side that you want to peg this all together. And then down here, you can fold these closed, and this tab and this peg will go into that slot and that hole down there. Just kind of squeeze all this together down here, and doing that will create this big block tab here. So you kind of want it to look like that. At this point, we can take his shoulders and just kind of disconnect it from the whole body. It is on this big gray double hinge, and you can swing this whole section down, and this big rectangular slot will grab onto that big chunk like that, and that'll hold the whole tail into place there. You can then fold his head down into this cavity, fold the dinosaur head down to just on top of where the head was, and then you can take these sections, kind of wing them up a little bit, and then hook them down just like that. You kind of just want to pull it up over this chunk, and these two pegs will go into those two holes. And then, oh, don't pop his arm off. Haven't had that happen yet. Of course it happens on camera. And then that is it. From here you just pose him up however you want. There you go. That is dinosaur mode. You can take his blaster here, and there are two tabs right here and two slots on the bottom of his feet, and that can store right there. But we can set that aside. Now to get him from T-Rex mode back to robot mode, I like to come down here and just push right here, and that'll kind of pop the hands out. Just pop them into place. See this little gray nub here? You want to pop that up inside of this piece. That'll lock that hinge from moving. That way you use the elbow joint. And then from here, you kind of got to get your fingernail up into this section and just separate this. Then lift it up a little bit and swing it back, just like that. You can close the dinosaur mouth. And then put the dinosaur head up and fold it all the way back. And you can grab the robot head and flip it up. And then come down here and lift this whole section up, and it will swing all the way up, and these two purple tabs, there's one on each side, will just slide right into that slot and hold securely. You can then hinge his arms down and then just kind of get them out of the way for now. Come down here, and I like to use these big cutouts to kind of separate this whole section, and then fold these open. And then using that black double hinge, just collapse the tail inside of itself, like so. You can then take this whole section and fold it out about halfway, split the legs apart, and then you want to use that slider hinge again. Might be kind of difficult to see here. Use that slider hinge again and push it out this way. So let me see if I can show you that a little better on that side. There you go. And this black clip or tab here will go into these gray clips down here, and it will lock in very nicely. And then just fold these back and fold the feet out and the heels, and this little chunk will grab onto this tab, just like that. Then just straighten everything up, pose them however you want. I like to kind of push the dinosaur hands up and just push them back. And that thing pops off again. That has never happened. But there we go. That is Grimlock, Shattered Glass Grimlock back in his robot mode. If that guide helped you out at all, let me know with a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to be like these lovely people down here, join the Patreon. Link is down in the description. All that being said, I hope you have a good night.